What's up, everybody? This is Tanner from TNMBaseballFan.com. I am in our Lego room, and I decided to take over some cubbies to pull out my 1889 A35 Goodwin Round Album set. I had these, I've probably picked these up a couple years ago. It's the finest, absolute finest color lithography that the 19th century could offer as far as baseball cards go. These pieces, you'll see the holders are some things I've actually created. So the actual piece itself is the center part right there. So I wanted to kind of show them off all together, get a little family photo going. And I'll talk over a few of these here. Let me go ahead and start at the top here. So a lot of these are from the, if I remember correctly, the world champion 1888 Giants. So you have some players there and there. And so for those of you who know Old Judge, you probably recognize the mascot there. And then there's some heavy hitters there. There's O'Rourke, Gore, Richardson, and then my favorite guy, Roger Connor. The guy who hit the first Grand Slam. And he was actually the home run leader in baseball up until Babe Ruth. So, he was the man. And in a time where baseball players, or the average American height of an American was 5'6" or something, he was like 6'2", so he was a giant. This is really kind of a heavy Hall of Fame piece here. You have Buck Ewing, Timothy Keefe, Monty Ward, John Ward, and Mickey Welch. And so going down here, I'll do the single players last. This is an advertisement. I love that lithography. It's just a beautiful, beautiful piece right there. And then this was one of the advertising pieces. You see it's kind of banged up. You see some tape there and all that. But really beautiful piece. I'll show you kind of what I did with that as well. And I probably like this one better. Dog's Head. Little advertising piece inside of it. And then here's another 4-player piece. So up here are the single players. There are 4 players that were shown. So this is Charles Comiskey. If you've heard of Comiskey Park, that's because of him. This is 1889, like I said, so many, many moons ago. And then we have Cap Anson. And so I did a different graphic at the top. If you take a look, you see it's kind of a sunset. It actually kind of is meant to mimic his 1888 Goodwin card. And so that's why I did that. Same thing with this Mike King Kelly. He's my favorite 19th century player. To mimic his 1888 Goodwin card. It's kind of like a stormy background there. And last but not least is probably my favorite one as far as what looks like is this John Ward. There's a lot of history in all of these players and all these cards, guys. Like, I highly recommend you look them up. This set has really picked up steam over the last few years. So I'm very glad that I picked it up when I did. Let me show you what I did also with these, by the way. So for the backs, I reconstructed the advertisements. Some of them, the 4 players will have the dog's head, and the single players will have the Old Judge guy. So kind of like the Allen and Ginter cards, I have like an advertisement back that I did the kind of fused the old artwork with my handiwork, and that's what that looks like on the back. I have a little bit of a difficult time showing this, I think, but anyways, I invented this type of a holder where this basically slides out. So that's what the piece looks like and what came from the factory right there. It's just around. And so on the back, there's like some sort of stats. I don't remember exactly off the top of my head what they were. I think it was maybe a schedule or something, maybe some stats. But anyway, so you slide it in. There it is. Just like that. Again, here's the back. And these are thick. They're about a little over ½ inch thick. So there you have it, guys. The entire set of 1889 Goodwin A35 rounds. They are very hard to come by. They're very rare, but every now and then they do show up at auctions. So as well as the auction houses and eBay. So keep your eyes out for them. If you want to pick up one of them at some point, I highly recommend it. Thanks, guys, for watching. Hope you all have a great day.